What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And today we have a lot of fidgets. So I wanted to show you them all. So first, we'll start with Pop-It stuff because we have a lot of them. First, we have this Pop-It bracelet. We actually have two Pop-It bracelets. We have tiny keychain Pop-Its. We have Pop-It rings. And then we have a unicorn Pop-It. A llama Pop-It. A dinosaur Pop-It. One of these Pop-It balls. And also at the end, I'm going to be ranking everything, so stay tuned. We also have a Pop-It fidget spinner. These are pretty out there. It's a tie-dye one. Some people really like these. Some people really hate them. I'm honestly in the middle because they're really hard to push, but I like them. Next, we have monkey noodles. I have a couple right here. I have, oh no. Try to keep everything together. We have a purple monkey noodle, a pink monkey noodle, a pink monkey noodle, a blue monkey noodle, a orange monkey noodle, and a yellow monkey noodle. Really cool. Next, we have 4 marble mesh. There are 2 orange and 2 blue. I feel like they could have made different colors, but who am I to judge? These are some of my favorites. And then we have these mochis. We have 4 of them, 5 of them. There are a unicorn. There is a dinosaur. We have a T-Rex, a blue elephant, and a honeybird. Next, we have some tiny little, they look like hairballs. These, I kind of like them, but they're so tiny. For what reason? There's a little hole in them. I think you can put them on your pencil or something. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Next, we have a wacky track. I think that's what it's called. These are pretty fun. Next, I have some poop tubes. Some mini ones. They have this football. And then we have this thing, which was pretty nifty expensive. We have some stickers, which I am obsessed with. I'm probably going to put these on my phone or my vanity. I don't know. We have some of these things, like the whole rainbow of these things. They're pretty weird. We're getting down to the last few. We have one of these Orbit Stress Balls. This is a classic, so this has got to go pretty high on the tier list. Then I don't know if this is a wacky track or if this is a wacky track. I think this is called like a slither snake or something. And then we have an infinity cube. This is my favorite one. I've had many of these, but this is my favorite one. And then we have 2 puzzles. We have a square little marble puzzle, and then we have this one, which all I can figure out is that you push out the blue one, but I can't figure out anything else. Now we're going to be tier listing everything. It's from S, A, B, C, D, and F. So we're going to do this all in close. And we're just going to pick a random one, and we got to tier list it. I have a lot of Pop-It stuff. Okay, let's close my eyes. The football. This, it's not really like a squishy or a fidget or anything. I bet you could like throw it and it would be like a fidget. But this isn't really like my type of fidget, so I'm gonna put it in D tier. Next. Okay, we have the blue mini pop tube. Honestly, come on, this gotta go in A tier. It's a pop-it. It's a pop tube. You can't mess up with a pop tube. And they're also kind of like straws, so that was nice. Let's do the unicorn pop-it. This is a classic. I feel like everybody at one point has had a unicorn pop-it. So just for it being a classic, I'm gonna put this in S tier. Just kidding. It goes in B tier. It's a classic, but also it's just so tiny and my hands are so big. It's kind of hard to use. No offense, unicorn, but it's just a classic, and I like the newer shapes a little bit better. Next, the Orbeez stress ball. Like I said, this is a classic. I am sorry, but I know it's a classic. S tier. Everybody has had one of those. It's like a start to all fidget owners. Oh, we have the mini fidgets that you can like put on your backpack. These, I feel a bit better because they actually have a bit of use and they can fit somewhere. So these are going in A tier. Next, we have a puppet bracelet. Now, I don't know about you, but these puppet bracelets are pretty bad. They fall off really, 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 really quickly. So, I'm sorry, but that is a D tier. Come on. Come on, Poppets, pick it up. Pick it up. We got some monkey noodle. We got the orange monkey noodle. Actually, we're going to go ahead and rank everything. These ones don't count with that one because they're just cuter. So, wink, wink, they're going to be a little bit higher on the tier list. Monkey noodles. I love monkey noodles. These are amazing. A tier. They deserve an A tier. They are an A tier. It's just what happens, man. Next. The Pop-It fidget spinner. Now, this is one of my favorite kind of Pop-Its, but I apologize to Pop-Its once again. It's very hard to press. Like, do you see this right now? I'm like literally pressing as hard as possible. That it gets a D tier. It gets a B tier. Next, the Pop-It ball. These ones are way cooler than both of those, so it's gonna go in A tier. Next, we have the Wacky Track. Now, the Wacky Track, it is really cool, but would I carry it around with me? Absolutely not. So I'm gonna put it in C. This brings us to its near cousin, the Slithering Snake. I think it's called. Don't judge me on that. This was my lifesaver as a child. It would help me with all anxiety. Yes, sir, S tier. This is some S tier stuff right there. Infinity Cube. This, I told you, this is one of my favorites. A tier. These little hairy ball things. I changed my mind looking at them. They are pretty cool. They're pretty close to the stress balls, but tinier, so you can put them in your backpack. So I feel like if you put all of them in your hand or massage them around, those would feel really good. So A tier. This robotic expensive thing. It was like the most expensive thing in here. So for that, it's gonna get a couple extra points, but honestly, it looks weird. It's basically a wacky track, but with like legs, so it's gonna go in B tier. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Pop Tubes, A tier. Next are the other two Poppets. These, S tier. They are way cuter than the unicorn could ever be. I'm sorry, unicorn, but these are just way cuter. I love the shapes way more. S tier stuff over here. Next, baby mochi. Mochis, again, are classics. They do get dirty really easily. But for that, so for that, they get deducted a couple points and not go in S tier. They go in A tier. Next are these little Floamfies. I really can't say much about these because I have never tried them before. But they look weird, and I like weird. So, A tier. We forgot a monkey noodle. Stickers. I'm obsessed with these. S tier. Marble mesh. These are like my favorites. But compared to everything else, I would say they're A tier, not straight S tier. These rings, they look super cool. And unlike the bracelets, they come in design and they have the keychains. So they're going in S tier. And the puzzles, I don't really have time to do these freaking puzzles, so they're going in F tier. Bye, guys.